Fuzzy, what day is it? Is it Wednesday? That means it's a new vlog day. That's right, it's Wednesday, so we're back with a new vlog, and I am here with my special guest host today, Mr. Fuzz Aldrin. What's up, baby? Never mind, Fuzz left, so it's just me. Anyway, obviously, unless you live under a rock, you know that we are still under quarantine, self-isolation, whatnot. Now in Los Angeles, you are required to wear a mask when you go out, but there are still people who aren't following it. There are still people being selfish. My wife saw someone in Target yesterday and asked him, because he was wearing his mask down, which that's not going to do anything. And she said, hey, you're supposed to wear it over your mouth and nose. And he's like, I don't care. I'm not going to get anyone sick. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's just like, there's a lot of selfish people in this world, but right now isn't the time to be selfish. I had a full-blown meltdown with tears and crying just this last week, because just seeing the chaos of the lines and thinking about other people like me who may not have a partner like Jackie to help them shop and stuff like that, who may have social anxiety and be stuck in these crowds of people who aren't always social distancing. Like, there may be lines outside to get into the supermarket, but some people are right on each other's asses. And it's like, dude, you have to practice social distancing anywhere where there's other people. Maybe not in your own home where you're with people all the time, just a handful of them. But when you're going out and with strangers, you need to practice that social distancing. And there's people who just, the world is their oyster and they're gonna just harvest their own pearl, fuck everyone else. It really hurts to see the selfishness, seeing these long lines and people taking stuff like, it's hard for me to get my comfort foods. Being autistic, I have a very sensitive stomach, and there's sometimes where I can only eat certain things up into a certain time of day before I'll stop, like, being nauseous or vomiting, and it's hard for me to find some of those foods that I need to help me not be sick all day. Because people are hoarding food they may not even necessarily eat, they just want to know that they have that security. But not everyone has that security. There's people who are really struggling. There's people going to food banks. And there's other people whose biggest worry of this all is gaining 5 pounds because they have access to ice cream and cookies and snacks and stuff like that. And that luxury when other people are just barely trying to get a sandwich to eat for lunch. It just makes you really see how people are, and like, even your own friends and stuff, like how they act in this time, and what they're whining about. It's like people are dying and they're whining because they can't do something. And it's like, yeah, it sucks for all of us to not be able to do the things that we loved or enjoyed, or, go for walks even. But there's people who are losing their family members that we're doing this for. We're trying to save people. We're trying to save ourselves. So at the end of the day, complaining because you can't go get a latte, which you probably can drive through somewhere and get a latte, but because you can't go to your favorite corner coffee shop, like, yeah, that sucks. It sucks that they're a small business and they're having a hard time in this, but people are literally dying. Like, coloring your own hair, doing your own nails, that's nothing in the grand scope of all of the people that we're gonna lose. Like, granted, someone who has lost someone, or know someone who's lost someone. Like, we're all connected to someone who has suffered in this. Someone who's been sick or someone who has lost someone. You don't know, and that's why we have to just think like that. We have to think, no, even if I may not off the top of my head know someone in my immediate life who may have lost someone, I'm going to act like I do so that I'm extra precautious and I'm caring about the people around me. You have to act like this is the last straw, because it really is. We're not going to lessen that curve. We're not going to be able to go to concerts again until we beat this. And being selfish right now, that's not going to beat it. Sorry for seeming so intense. It's just, lots going on. I've got a lot of time to think about all of this and see how people are acting in this. So, I just wanted to get my thoughts out. We're all struggling. But as a distraction, here's what else I've been up to this week. Rocket reminded me to tell you guys. We watched Unorthodox on Netflix. I had chills so many times, anxiety because I was just so stressed about what was going to happen next. It was just incredibly acted. I cannot put it into right words. So if you have the chance and are able to watch Unorthodox on Netflix, it's incredible. Yeah.
So cute.
It's you.
Bag of bunny farts.
Bag of bunny farts.
Potty mouth food. Is this a coloring book?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Gotta be doing
There's
that
new
at work.
scrunchies in there.
Scrunchies. And purple nail polish.
And lots of candy.
And lots of Kit Kats.
Yes.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
Oh, come on. Look at this. Look at you just sprawled out, bud.
Hi, Falcon. Hi.
I gave up beef for Lent, so this is my first burger. It's In-N-Out, of course. Here we go. This is so... I'll never leave you again. I love you so much. First time ever making sourdough for my starter. It's not horrible. It's actually pretty good. Happy Easter! We're watching Midsummer. Yay! I'm just gonna share with y'all what we're eating tonight for Easter Sunday. Roast, lemon herb couscous, good old asparagus, homemade hollandaise sauce, cheesy potatoes, balsamic carrots. What up?